Hey guys, and welcome back to the layout once again. Today I have another quick layout update for you. Not much has happened on the construction once again, and part of that was because I was gone. But another part of that is that we've been contemplating a few changes to the track plan. So that's part of the reason this has kind of been on hold. So we'll show that to you in a second. But first off, just want to show you a couple locomotive details. I think I showed this to you before, but I kind of finalized where the PTC equipment will go on this GEVO. I just need to adjust this bar right there. But I don't know, it turned out pretty good. I used the new needle file to get everything into the shape that I want. So now I just need to glue that down. And then over here, I added a couple grab irons above the cab windows. So that looks pretty good. I still need to dull down the paint a little bit, but I like that additional detail. Eventually, I also want to relocate the ditch lights, and then detail the pilots with all the MU equipment, as well as eventually, oh, I forgot to mention, also putting windshield wipers on, and then also adding sound eventually, because I really like the way that the weathering turned out. I think the fading and then the truck grime is pretty nice, so just want to make that one of the nicer locomotives in the fleet, so that'll get upgraded eventually. And then I guess I'll talk about the plan changes really quick. So what we're thinking about is actually getting rid of the helix that's over here, to simplify the plan, to also give us more room over here. So I think, well, I don't have it up. Originally the helix was right here, and then where this loops around, it actually looped around right in front of the doorway, which kind of created this awkward like curve, and it was really cramped, and I didn't really like that setup. So we're thinking about getting rid of the helix, extending the main line out this way, and then to get to the upper level, we'll just have a gradual incline. So as you can see, we start off 38 inches in the yard area, and then once we exit the yard over here, we're going to start the climb, somewhat gradual climb, and by the time we reach the end, which is kind of over here, the end of the lower level will be about the height of the second level. So the second level, when it comes out of the wall here, will just basically be a continuation of the lower level. So if you're sitting right here in the yard area, if you turn around, the lower level will be up a little bit higher than it is over here, and it'll actually just go back through the wall over there and then come out over here, and it'll actually become the upper level. So that's kind of what you see here, where you loop around, you're at 38 inches here, and then about 50 inches on the other side, and then this is only representing the lower level, so just imagine the upper level is the exact same thing, just continues off of this arrow here. Sorry for the camera, kind of shaky, but then it wraps back around here, and then we're on the upper level, and whatever happens, so like there'll be a grade on the lower level, and wherever there's a grade on the lower level, there'll also be one on the upper level, which works out, so we won't have any deck height conflict issues. And I think getting rid of the helix works a lot better in multiple ways. So for one thing, you gain all this space here. It also fixes the awkward lift-out bridge situation in front of the doorway, because before it was like curved and really cramped, but now we just kind of have a straight shot in front, so that works out a lot better. I think it makes the room feel a lot bigger, and then it also kind of makes the construction a lot less complicated. So we get rid of all that space that's taken up, and it'll cut down construction time, and we'll be using a lot less materials and track and all that. So those are all pluses to me. But it's been kind of tough trying to weigh out your pros and cons, and balance out what you gain versus what you lose. So one thing that will have to happen with the with getting rid of the helix, I'm going to turn that up, is we'll actually have to have two levels of staging. So again, this is just the lower level drawing, but imagine the upper levels on top kind of mirroring what you have here, and then the upper level staging will just kind of be the opposite direction of this lower level staging and above it. So we'll have two levels of staging, so we can't really do continuous running, but we weren't planning to originally anyway, so I think it kind of works out. So I think that's all I wanted to show you. Just had that a little change there. We kind of talked it over a little bit, and after looking at it, it seems like that's the best option. So you'll have to tell me what you guys think about that. Please share your input, and once we make an official decision, I mean, we're probably going to go with that plan, but depending on what you guys think, we'll resume construction and hopefully bust out a bunch of bench work. And I think that's all we have for now. So just think about that plan, what you guys think, if that's a good idea or not, and we'll have more coming pretty soon. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and check for more videos soon.